Hello guys, I'm just making a video about Kibbe types today. So basically why I wanted to do this is I'm a soft dramatic for Kibbe types, and hopefully I don't have to explain hopefully you guys have some background knowledge on what Kibbe types are, because that's going to take a really long time to get into. And I specifically just want to focus on soft dramatics because that's the one I'm most interested in, because selfishly it's about me. So yeah, I'm going to talk about the soft dramatic Kibbe types, but in total there's a lot of different other ones if you want to look into them. Naturals, there's just regular dramatics, flamboyant naturals, flamboyant gamines, soft gamine, romantic, all these different types of Kibbe types. But I most resonate with soft dramatics, and I've seen some other YouTubers do videos about being a soft dramatic, and rarely any of them are in my same age range, so I wanted to not be a voice, because I mean it's not that serious, but basically represent what a younger soft dramatic person would look like. I'm only 22, but I mean I guess I might look a lot older to some people because I just read that way. I've always read that way, by the way. Like ever since I was maybe like 9 to 12, like people thought I was like in my 20s. It's ridiculous, and I can totally see why, like looking back at photos, why people thought that way. But I mean, what I kind of boiled down about how people like perceive age and like perceive if you're older or younger, oh my gosh, that kind of reminds me of a really quick story that I want to tell. And I guess it kind of goes with me being a soft dramatic, but when I was working at, and also it's my hairline, it's not all like my body type, but yeah, I totally understand why people think I'm older. It's also like my bone structure. I'm Ethiopian, so if you didn't already know. So yeah, I remember this one place that I used to work at. It was like my first week there, so I was training with someone. Hated her, but she was the worst. Basically, she was so rude. Like she would always be like, she'd point at like another like seat for someone to sit on, and because I was sitting on the computer doing stuff, and she'd be just like hey, and then she'd like snap at me, and then like point and like tell me to go over there like I'm a dog. Like she was the worst person. But I mean, she was only there for 2 weeks, so whatever. So yeah, but whenever I was training with her, whenever a customer came in and basically was there for whatever we did there, I don't want to explain what we did because it's going to give too much context. But yeah, basically whenever a customer came up to us, they'd basically be like, oh, like you look so much younger, to her, and she'd always be like, thank you. And I mean, I guess it's a compliment, but just like with the context of how me and her relationship was, it would bug the heck out of me. So yeah, it's specifically, I feel like what makes people initially think I'm older, because I mean I don't really have like a lot of wrinkles or anything. I mean, I do have this, but whatever. So I don't necessarily have a lot of wrinkles, but it's because my head, like specifically if you have a very small head and like a larger body, and not large as in like heavier, but large as in like a longer, just like even if you're not like overweight or something, if you have a larger like longer limbs, you're gonna appear bigger than other people. So I just have a pretty small head and like really long limbs, and I've had that all my life, so people just kind of perceive that as being like a lot more adult, just like first like first look is what people can notice about you. So, and also throughout my entire life, people always thought I was way taller than I actually was, and I kind of felt embarrassed about this because I feel like a lot of women have, not worth, but like worth in society, I guess, for being like youthful and stuff, like, oh, like J-Lo, all these other people who look super young for their age. So it makes you feel inferior if you look older, which I mean, and it shouldn't, because everyone ages, and who knows, like I might look freaking 25 when I'm like 35, who knows. So yeah, and I'm pretty hopeful about it because my dad, he looks a lot like me, and he's aged well, so I feel like if you start off looking old, you'll end up looking younger than your age. Like you'll age better. But anyways, that's for another day. So I didn't even explain I kind of explained what a Kibbe type was, but a Kibbe type is basically categories people place you in based on like where you deposit fat and your skeletal structure that can give you a more objective view. At least if that's how it worked for me, it would give you a more objective view about how your appearance is as a whole, how people look at you as a whole. So specifically for soft dramatics, I look long. People notice that I'm very tall. Throughout my entire life, people always thought I was taller than I actually was, especially when I wore shoes that made me appear tall. Like people would never notice that I'm wearing like heels or something like that. They just think I would be that height, and then they'd see me another day without those shoes and they'd be like, oh, you're so much shorter than I thought you were. And I'm just getting that like from like far away. It's hard to like perceive what people's heights are if no one's standing next to them, but like up close I'm not that tall. I'm like 5'7". I'm barely like I wouldn't consider that tall. I think it's taller than average for sure, but not that tall for a person. So basically what people perceive about soft dramatics is they're usually very tall, even though they can be average height, but just because like usually they have like a more adult like physique, I guess, because their heads are smaller and their limbs are a lot longer. They just look more adult. And basically people perceive them, and also with that, people perceive you as being quite long. So for a soft dramatic, you look very long, and you also have curve to your body, which, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. You look curvy, no matter what your weight is. And I found that to be true. I ended up losing like a lot of weight, just because I wanted to. Like I just wanted to know what it would be like if I lost more weight, and I specifically thought it would make me look better in clothes. Even though I found like a lot more confidence in myself, like about after working out. Like I wouldn't say that losing weight will make you like your insecurities more. I don't know. It may be different for other people, but for me, it didn't like fix my insecurities. It just kind of made them smaller, I guess, because I feel like for specifically for me, whenever I lost weight, like I just feel like I'd be the same exact person, but I would just be like a slimmer version of myself when I was larger. But I don't know, especially with working out, I feel like sometimes it gets marketed to people that like, oh, working out, like it'll make you basically into like Wonder Woman or something like that. But no, you're just going to look like a smaller version of what you already are. So yeah. Okay, so how being a soft dramatic can be applied to young people. So Kibbe isn't specifically made for young people, but basically how you can apply being a soft dramatic to young people. I mean, yeah, it isn't made for young people. Basically, the age for being a Kibbe type, like your Kibbe type like solidifies, is like 25. But I don't know, I feel like my body hasn't changed that much over the years, so I don't think my body's going to be changing significantly in the next 3 years anyways, unless I decide to have kids or something. But so yeah, I feel like there's a lot of Kibbe type YouTubers, specifically young Kibbe type YouTubers, but I feel like a lot of them are all like soft, just gamines in general and stuff, but not a lot of like soft dramatic people, not a lot of like flamboyant natural people. It's just that it's kind of hard to, especially soft dramatics. I feel like it was a lot of people don't gravitate towards being a soft dramatic because it seems like it's an older beauty standard, specifically because like I don't know, I feel like being tall is not, I mean, I don't think I'm discriminated against because I'm tall, but like it's just not the standard, I guess, because everyone wants to be like small and dainty or whatever. I don't think everyone does, but whatever. So yeah, I've seen it be applied to younger people, especially other body types, but not specifically for soft dramatics. So my experience, I kind of went into what my experience was. specifically. And specifically when I lost weight, I wanted to lose weight because I thought it was going to make me like look better in certain clothing. And then I would try those styles, like really short shorts, or like, what are some styles that like I always wanted to wear? Biker shorts. Oh my gosh. Biker shorts are like the least flattering thing on me I've ever I've ever put on. I don't know, it just makes my legs look like the sausages. It's not flattering. I don't know why. Even after like losing weight, anything, I just don't like the way they look on me. So yeah, biker shorts have never worked. Capri pants, I don't think I would be wearing capri pants at all. Like, even if they were something that looked good on me. But yeah, those just, I don't know, it just makes my, I feel like I just have big calves maybe, and like they just don't really work for me. So yeah, and I remember being like so into like, I don't know, like I guess schoolgirl style. Like I used to wear, like, I remember in middle school I used to wear like these bows in the back of my head. Oh my gosh, it just like, it looked so bad. They were from Claire's, and they were like these lace bows, and they were just at the back of my head. It was bad. But also, like, I feel like, I don't think I was ever into street style, but I just had more like a tomboyish style, and I feel like that just kind of made me look like a disheveled mom for some reason. And even though I felt like I looked older than my age, like I didn't want to like go into like more mature looking styles, because I feel like it would make me look even older, even though that stuff would probably suit me more than trying to appear younger, because you just look like a person, like an older person trying to be like with young people style. So yeah, like and by the way, I'm also 22, and like even when I was younger, like I would always wear whatever style I wanted. I don't think your kibi type specifically means that you can't like indulge in young people style, of course, like, because even though you do want the clothes to look good on you, I think it's also important for your clothes to look age appropriate. So it's kind of like that limbo that you have to like be between when whatever that fell flat. It's kind of like a balance you have to create, like being a soft dramatic by, you know, wearing things that specifically flatter you and your body type, but also not dressing like a grandma, you know? And I feel like specifically, I mean, not saying that she looks like a grandma, but like Sophia Loren and like all these friggin', I've watched YouTubers that talk about Sophia Loren and all these like different actresses in like the 70s, the 60s. I get it, because that's when being a soft dramatic was like seen as more popular. It fits more into like what the ideal was back then. But I feel like soft dramatics aren't extinct. Like, why are there no younger soft dramatics on YouTube? So I'm gonna make a video on that right now. So hopefully that gives you enough context so we can get into the video. So let me explain what the video is actually about. So this video, I just wanted to try different like soft dramatic style recommendations to try and make them more modern and also work for younger people, while still, you know, fitting into what the kibi recommendations are for soft dramatics. So I'll just go one at a time and try and put together a bunch of looks and see how they appear. And I'll show you guys. So off to numero uno. I love how I was just talking about not dressing like a grandma, and the first thing I put on is this grandmama dress. But okay, so basically one of the kibi recommendations is really like long dresses for soft dramatics, because it's specifically, I've always gotten this recommendation. Everyone has always told me my entire life that the dresses that I wear are way too short. So I bought this one, which is super long, and it also has waist definition, and it also has what is called like a medium print pattern. Like that's what you're supposed to be doing. But I don't know, I never thought about the pattern part, but this is just so free and fun. And I don't know, I feel like it's kind of cute depending on how I style it and depending what I'm going for. like a picnic, you know? It's cute. Right? It's a really long skirt. It's from Target. I thrifted it, and yeah, I'm sure this is from like their not young adult but adult section. But oh, it looks cute from the side. Okay, so this is the first style recommendation. Yeah, I get that you can't really see the whole thing, but it's this long dress. It has flowy sleeves. I don't know if that has anything to do with Kibbe. It has waist definition. It's a tie around. I don't know. It makes me feel so femme. So yeah, this is the first Kibbe style recommendation. Do I feel uncomfortable in this? No, not really. But would people judge me for wearing this? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of funky though. I could always cut it. Maybe it's just a little bit too long. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like last time I put this on, I think it looked better, but it's okay. Maybe it's because I've been drinking too many teas. I don't know, it looks cute from the side. Oh my gosh. I love this dress, but yeah, so, but I don't really know where I'm gonna wear it. And I also love when like sleeves are super like flowy and they come down like this, because you don't have to worry about like, you know, that awkward like arm fat thing. I don't really have a big arm either. I feel like every woman has like a meatier arm if they don't have like a strong one, you know? So yeah, this is the first outfit. I love the sleeves with this. I think they said something about having shoulders, like a T silhouette. Maybe I'll try that next. Okay. Actually, I think I know how I'll do that. Okay. So yeah, moving on to the next outfit. This is my second dress. Oh my gosh, looks so much better, right? Oh my gosh. And it's past the knees. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I got this dress from, frick, I forgot the name. Francesca's. Like they have like semi-annual sales and stuff, and I got this last year. So yeah, it's a cheetah print dress. I don't know why I always like leopard print material. Not material, leopard printed things, like dresses specifically. I used to have one in middle school. I think it just goes well with like my skin tone. So anyways, yes, I feel like this is a younger style recommendation because guess what? You see those are legs. They're not grandma length dresses, but I mean, it is past my fingertips. I feel like that always looks, that to me is a longer dress, things that pass my fingertips. But yes, it's basically the same silhouette as the other one. I think they both look really good. They snatch me at the waist. I also like this v-neck on me specifically because I don't really have boobs, but, and I feel like, oh, I like this specifically because they talk about this T silhouette, which is basically your most like your biggest area should be like your shoulders. Specifically for soft dramatics, it looks good when you have more emphasis on the shoulders and then it goes narrow throughout. But I mean, it's not narrow throughout, but it flares at the bottom. But I feel like this T looks pretty good. So I have another shirt that I was supposed to show you, but then this dress caught my eye, so I'll get on that other shirt, and it kind of goes with the shoulder part. So be right back. Okay, so you're gonna have to excuse whatever I ate this morning because there's a lot of blood flow right here. Anyways, this is not an outfit I would ever wear together. I have a mirror right over here. I feel like I look like the Marshmallow Man, but it's okay. Specifically, what they recommend for soft dramatics is more emphasis around the shoulders, and this shirt has that. Is this my favorite shirt? No. Are these my favorite pants? No. They're a little bit short on the sleeves, but you get the point. I feel like I don't really know what I'm gonna pair this shirt with. I honestly thought I got rid of it, but since I'm making this video, like, might as well let it shine. So Yeah, this outfit is very yeah, my goal was to make outfits. Anyways, these pants are underwhelming. I do not like them. They're from Target. But they have a cool design. But yeah, this outfit ain't it. Okay. Next outfit. Anyways, I didn't like anything in the last outfit, but this is, I mean, I don't know how much this goes to Softomatic, like, kibby rules, but, you know, there's somewhat waist definition because the way the button go down, and, you know, there's some emphasis around the shoulder area, and I think it goes well with the black jeans. And I feel like skinny jeans work well for Softomatics because it's just, I feel like it's kind of universal for most people, especially if you do have curve. They look quite nice. So I like this one. I thrifted this a couple weeks ago for like $3. And I don't necessarily know if I'd wear it with the skinny jeans again, but I like both of them because they are quite flattering, and the shirt is quite long, especially the sleeves, especially down here, but like there's no buttons down the rest of it. But anyways, these are the two pieces. Like I said, maybe not together, but individually I think they're cute, and they work well for Softomatics. All right, okay. So I just wanted to give you at least like one actual outfit. I know the shirt doesn't really go with kibby at all. I got this from Target for like $5. The sleeves are a little bit too small. I don't really love the shirt, but I just wanted, instead of trying to show you like all the different clothes that I like individually, I'm trying to get you one complete outfit. So even though I don't like the shirt, they go with the pants. So these pants, I love these pants. So basically they snatch me at the smallest part of my waist, and then the rest of them are extremely baggy. I have no idea where this is from. I have no idea who this was made for. I have no idea when this was made. I don't know what brand this is. I don't know anything about these pants, except they fit great around my legs because they're completely loosey-goosey, but they fit the small of my waist, like 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. And I got this from a thrift store, Upbeat, so didn't pay that much for it. And I love the pattern. I also like the way maroon looks on me. I love that they're flared. I could see myself wearing these with like a pair of Doc Martens or something like that. It's like these are all the way up to my rib cage. That's crazy. And they're still like, and they're all the way down to my ankles, and they're just straight leg, and they're very big, except in the waist, which I think is amazing. So yeah, it just makes it really easy to pair with any of like these $5 crop tops that everyone's wearing, and you still kind of get that waist definition. The only thing that could make this better is if I included an outfit that was like all one color, because that's also another style recommendation, like a black shirt and then black pants and then black boots, basically, so you look like one giant long line. Let me see if I can harness the energy to do that, and then I'm done. Okay, this is the closest you're gonna get. So this shirt is also from Francesca. It's basically my interview shirt, my singular interview shirt. So I'm wearing these with a pair of black pants that I got from the thrift store, and yeah, so both of these together, it's supposed to create a really long vertical line. I can see it. I can totally see it, but I mean, it's a little bit off because this shirt is a different shade of black than the pants, at least with the way I'm looking at it. Let me try and get a better look at this and see what's up. Would I ever wear this again? No. But I mean, I see, I don't know, that's so weird. It makes my legs look shorter. Anyways, that was my attempt. Hope you enjoyed. Be back. All right, so that was the end of the trying on portion of this video, And basically the end of the video, I just wanted to close out, say I tried. And hopefully other Softormatics, you know, may be inspired, not to necessarily take anything I said in this video to heart, but, you know, make their own videos. And like, if anything, I hope this proved that Softormatics, we just need help, okay? This is a call out to people to make more YouTube videos about being a Softormatic, because I'm bored of watching the same one. So hopefully someone else can make a Softormatic video and we can start a little combo on the YouTube platform. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you next time. Bye.